Good morning, everyone. Now it's 3 a.m. in the morning in my country, but I need this timing to show you a very neat trick that we can do, and it got to do with the timing. Now, as all of you know, that right now the adventure sing give 50 km reward, so the egg given out can be Ryolu or Shinx for the 10k egg, but you must have the 2 empty egg slot to get the egg. So what I have done is I have walked, okay, it's called walk, until I have hatched 2 of the eggs, so that I have at least 2 egg slot left. Now, some of you might be in similar situation whereby you have 2 egg slot, but you cannot spin Pokestop because maybe you want to rest or something. So this trick can help you with overcome this difficulty. So what you want to do is you would want to close everything. Let's leave the game. Now let's go to the time setting. Then I will change back to my, let's go to +14. Alright, go to +14. Now you can see my timing is now 9 a.m. 9:05. So at this timing, I should be able to receive the reward. Ta-da! Now, so after I change the timing, I immediately get the reward, so I can claim it. What is that? Okay, now you see I get the reward, but unfortunately I did not get any 10k egg. But this is a trick for you to get the egg reward earlier or later. So this trick, there are some other use to this, and I will explain it over here. So the first thing that you can do with this neat trick is to get the adventure sing reward earlier. Why do you want to get it earlier? Is because let's say you have your 2 egg slot available already, then you are afraid of spinning Pokestop and so on because you might get another egg, then you have to walk again to hash it. So change your time zone, get the reward, then you can change back your time zone. You will not be credited again with the reward, but at least you get your maybe 10 km egg first, then you can continue playing and spinning Pokestop without the fear of getting eggs that you do not want to get. And why do you want to get the reward later? Is because you might not have reached the 50 km mark, or you do not have egg slot available, you want to hatch them, so this will give you some extra time to hatch the egg. But of course this is a weekly usage. What I normally use this time zone trick is to get the 50 coin for the next day. So as all of you know that after 12 midnight, then you will get the 50 coins or the new coins if you already hit the limit for that day. So before I discovered this trick, normally what I did was at 10 p.m. I will get a gym, then hopefully I can defend it for like 2 hours until I can sleep, and hopefully, because I need 8 hours, right, 6 a.m. then my Pokemon will return. But this kind of will never happen because there's spoofer around and so on. So you might ask, why don't I try to get a gym at 6 p.m? Okay, I can do that. So I will get 6 hours. But it's very risky because in between 6 p.m. and 12 p.m. I have to have my dinner, I have to go and bathe and so on. There's always risk of me losing the gym. Now, if I lose the gym between 6 p.m. to 12 midnight, right, I will get 0 coin. So what to do is, my time zone is plus 8 GMT. So normally what I do is this. At 4 p.m. I will find some gym to take over, preferably 2 or more. Of course, find some deserted gym, maybe somewhere in the cemetery and so on. Then after I get the gym, or even before I get the gym, I change the timing to plus 14 GMT. What this do for me is, after 6 p.m., if let's say my Pokemon return at 8 p.m., so 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., right, it's already 4 hours, I would have gotten the 24 coins that are available. So I do not need to spend so much time taking care of taking care of my Pokemon, because I know that after 6 p.m. I'm guaranteed to get back the coin, instead of not getting back anything if I do not change the time zone. So as long as I change the time zone at 4 p.m., I will get the coin after 6 p.m. Of course, if I lose the gym between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., I will not get any coin. But this is a better deal than trying to slot your Pokemon at 6 p.m., take care of it, maybe lose it at 11 p.m. and not get anything. Because if let's say I have 2 gym, by the time it reach 4 hour 8 p.m., I would have gotten the 50 coin if I have 2 gym. And it's very difficult to take care of 2 gym if you only have 1 account like me. So this is a very neat trick that you can use to get the coin earlier. So after 6 p.m., if you are plus 8 GMT, it's really up to the time that you are playing, the time zone that your local time zone you are playing with. Now another advantage is you can get earlier rate pass or the 7-day reward. So at 6 p.m. for me, I can spin a Pokestop and I will get a rate pass. And let's say this is the end of the month, then it's my 7-day reward, and I want to get it earlier before they switch Pokemon, so I can do that as well. And also special trade, you can also change the time zone. If you have done a special trade for today, you change it to the next day, then you can do another special trade. But of course, it eats into your quota for the next day, so you don't really gain an additional special trade or anything. So you are just able to do things earlier. Then lastly, you get 5 rate passes on special rate days. Those have been covered in my earlier video, so I will not dwell too much into it. So last thing to note is the earliest timing that you can change to is plus 14 GMT. So for me, my local time is plus 8 GMT, so 6 p.m. I will be able to get my coins. Then the latest I can go is minus 12 GMT. So it give me like 20 more hours to hatch my egg or walk the 50 km if I have not done so. Now, just note, you will not receive any reward for the second time. So let's say you complete a quest for the day, you revert back, you will not get the reward again. So I think it's totally fair. Yeah, but what this tips allows me and hopefully you is you will be able to sleep earlier, you can get the coin earlier, so you do not have to spend so much time feeding berry to your Pokemon. So I hope you find this time zone trick useful, and it will help you to get more sleep. Thank you and see you.